I thought my family was dysfunctional. Holy shit, this was pain. This was this was something else, folks. This was really something else.
It's like a movie. It's a B-movie show.
So, I meant to get this review out earlier this month, but I'm just gonna make it a little simple and just say everything came up at once. Injury, life, liberty, bad news all around. But I'm finally getting it out before the month ends, so I guess that's something. Anything. Sure as fuck feels like it, at least. Anyway, I don't know if it's me, it's probably everyone at this point, but I feel like the Evil Dead movies of recent years have had a theme of family. Not just like family as in, oh, everyone around them now feels like a family after they finish them. No, I feel like every movie has had a family theme. The first film had siblings, brother and sister. The second film had motherhood as a theme. You know, how would I raise my kid, or can I take care of my children? And the third film, oh dear God, that I feel at home with this one, because it deals with toxic family in a very, very big way. Oh lordy, did it deal with toxic family. Oh God. So here's how it works. This is actually interesting because unlike Evil Dead 2013, this is a direct sequel to Evil Dead Rise because it leaves off where that film ended. Well, actually, where that film began, where it ended. Okay, it ends where that film it began where that film begins. I have a stroke now just thinking about that. Okay, so movie begins. Two guys are on a lake. They're just fucking around. They're fishing. Uh, Shit happens. One guy ends up dead. The other guy ends up boiling alive in the lake because the girl from the first movie, who gets possessed at the end of the movie of Rise. I don't know why I said first movie. I guess I'm trying to say Rise was the first movie in this duology. She got possessed in the first movie. She was in the beginning of the first movie, but she got possessed at the end of the movie because Rise takes place before the beginning of the movie. Just go watch Rise. You'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, she ends up getting hit by a car driven by the husband of our main character, Alice. And she's in an abusive relationship with the husband, who is a drunkard, an abuser, and an asshole. You know, all the nice things in life. And so it turns out his grandfather, he had found a knife that can separate the soul from a deadite. And so the deadites, want to destroy this knife and ultimately, bring hell on earth. But, Ash already found a way to destroy deadites involving a chainsaw, fire, and just regular old shotgun shells. I guess this is a new breed of deadite. But, we get our... I'm just going to tell you now, we do get a Bruce Campbell cameo in the best way possible. It's brief, and you might miss it, but you'll get your cameo regardless. Anyway, Alice goes to the funeral. The whole family is either happy she's there or she's treated like the devil on earth. Why? Because she could have stopped him from going. But if you've dealt with an alcoholic before, you know that that's bullshit. When they are determined to do the stupid shit, they will do the stupid shit. And I'm sorry to say that, but I've dealt with people with substance abuse before, and I hate to say this, I am the kind of person who will eat a whole turkey without being... and I can't be stopped, so even I know Yeah. Anyway, the father, not wanting to show any sort of sign of emotion, grieves in private with the body in the coffin. Unfortunately for him, the son's a deadite now because he encountered our mysterious girl from the beginning, and the son is now probably the most crispy of the deadites in the whole movie, and he is violently brutalized as fuck. They spent a lot of money on the effects on the dead body. I'm not gonna lie, it is a beautiful effect later in the film. And he is just, first off, he grabs his arm and it is burned to crispy, but he's not dead. He's not dead at all. And they destroy the mortician. Like, he is ripped to shreds. Sorry if I'm stopping and going. It's just, it's hard to just, like, recap this without spoiling anything. Because, like, if you've dealt with toxic members of your family or your friends, it is a hard movie to get through. There's just so many brutal moments and so many real moments. Honestly, you've got the mother who wants to ignore everything bad going on in the family. You've got the son who wants to just deal with everything. You've got the girlfriend who's just trying to keep the peace. You've got the wife of the abuser, who just wants to get out of this, who didn't want to deal with this, just wanted to grieve, go, deal with it, and leave. You've got an emotionally, a mentally disabled person who is just not there anymore, and you just wonder what you can do anymore. Like, there's a lot of steps in this movie, and it's hard. It's hard knowing you've dealt with this type of thing before. And it's harder knowing, like, with all the crap I've dealt with this month, to review something like this without a bias. Because this was a hard movie to watch in the theaters, and it's a harder movie to talk about now with a week going by after all the shit that's happened to me. So we'll do this. I will talk about the movie quickly. I'll talk about a little bit about what happens in the movie, and I'll talk about the gore effects, and that's it. So, how does everything go down? The father is the one that's hit with the possession the most. The beginning, I guess he's trying to fight it as best he can, but he ultimately succumbs easily. He tries to end himself, but he then takes it out on the dog in a very brutal way. I don't think I've ever seen a dog get taken out in a horror film like that before, but he's just ended. He ends the dog, and then he just brutally kills the girlfriend in the car when they try to take him to the hospital. Well, she gets. You've probably seen the clip of the girlfriend pulling the headrest out of her head and then drinking the candle wax. That is essentially what led to that scene. Also, if you're an RE7 fan and you remember the garage scene, you probably know what happens to the dad after that scene, after the girlfriend comes back. Because holy shit. Yeah, the dad is kind of like Jack Baker. In this, he's like the family essentially turns into the Bakers at this point, and it is it's hard to deal to like not sympathize with Alice at this point, because she's essentially getting dealt with the same way as Zoe in the first movie, in the 2013 film. God, I forgot the first girl's name. I forgot the 2013 girl's name, because she's getting fucked up bad in this movie. She's She's getting violently abused. She's getting beaten up. She's getting thrown through every way, shape, and form. It's hard to watch, essentially. It's why I'm having a hard time describing everything, because I think describing anything is not a spoiler, but a trigger warning, if I'm honest. There's a pretty brutal scene later in the movie. There's just a lot of brutal scenes. I can't really talk about a lot of them. I'm sorry if I'm having trouble talking about the movie. It's maybe talking about the movie was a mistake. Like, I don't hate this film. I want to get that out of the way. It's just talking about a movie like this that deals with a toxic family where one person is just brutalized and blamed for every problem they've had. With my type of history, it was a hard watch. It's a hard watch. I'm not gonna lie. There's a friend of mine asked why we have trigger warnings these days, and he made fun of them a lot. I'm gonna say it now. This is why, because there's people like me who have been through so much shit in their lives that we need them, because we've dealt with so much shit in our lives that our mental health has been destroyed to nothing. That watching a movie like this would probably destroy someone. Um, I liked this movie, but I can't recommend it to anyone dealing with horrible trauma right now. Could I watch this movie again? Maybe in a few months, maybe a year, but not in the next month or so. This review is less about the movie and more about how my mental state is. Before last week, I would probably be giving a better review, but now the way I feel, the way I've my week's been, way I've been the last 2 weeks, I don't know. We had to put our dog down. We've had to come together more as a family, and it's made me reanalyze how my family was 20 years ago. You know, it was hard. It was hard to deal with that, and right now I'm reevaluating my life. I'm not changing my content, I'll tell you that much, but it is making me rewatch a lot of stuff I love. Uh, it's also making me reevaluate all of the people who follow me, and love you guys even more and more. You know that? You know, this was originally a review, wasn't it? But you guys have hung with me for 3 years, so thank you. The next review will be the Salem's Lot review. Actually, I'm gonna do a review on an old miniseries. I'm doing Salem's Lot, the 70s version, and then I'm gonna be doing them all in September. It's gonna be a bigger one. I'm gonna do the 70s version, the 2000s version, and then the 2024 movie. Between that, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I wanted to do something big for September, just cause. Other than that, the Resident Evil Code Veronica series will be finished up in the next week or so. We're gonna upload the last video, and again, thank you guys for watching. And here it is. Your moment is zen.
Friday.